This is the real me. This all I got. This all I got. I can't go back. No, I can't go back.
Welcome to the Good Vibes Only podcast with the greatest vibes on anywhere. So sit back and rewind and take your mind for a little bit of time and enjoy. In today's podcast, we have the amazing, the lovely, we have the best nutrition coach, we got the best trainer, we got the best streamer, we got an amazing woman in herself. We have Zipporah Fit. Everybody clap it up. There's no claps in the background. Now, here, I always do the introductions, but sometimes I don't want to disrespect nobody. So tell us what I might have missed. What might have missed? Introduce yourself if you don't mind.
No, you did very well. Hello, my name is Zipporah. I am a online nutrition coach and personal trainer. My focus online and in person, anywhere I go, is just to teach people how to live a healthier lifestyle long term. So whenever you see me on any platform, that's usually my mission statement, my call to action. Always, always, always. I do own an online health and wellness business, and I get people together online and we talk about healthy lifestyles and we change our habits and we encourage each other to be better. So I'm really proud of everything that I have going on online. And yeah, but everything that you said was good. Everything that you said was good.
See that's what I mean. It's a lot. It's just a lot when you hold a lot of hats, and when you hold a lot of hats, and when you do a lot of things, that you have to have a lot of accountability, which is the point of today, which is the topic of today. So when I say accountability, I think accountability is like I gotta get up and I gotta make sure I gotta you know do this. I hold myself accountable through notifications on my phone. I'll be having alarms that be telling me what to do and when to do. When you say accountability, what does it mean to you, and what is your form of accountability? Like, how do you hold yourself accountable?
Accountability is a very important word to me, and it's kind of the core to my whole coaching program. But accountability to me is the ability to evaluate yourself and to make sure that you're always doing things to become better and to be better. And it's just about critical thinking to me. When you're holding yourself accountable or being accountable, I feel like it's that time where you have to think critically about yourself. And a lot of people don't know how to do that because they don't want to be too harsh, you know what I mean? Or they don't want to make themselves change or become better. So when I hear accountability, I always think about that challenge that people have to face when it's between the right or wrong thing to do, and it's up to you. It's a personal thing that you always have to overcome. So I love accountability. I kind of call myself the accountability queen because I'm always trying to hold my clients accountable. I'm always trying to preach accountability, and I always like to make it a self type of action, not like other people are holding you accountable, but more or less like accountability itself is the ability to be critical and to make those changes so that you're always being successful. If you're accountable for yourself, you'll always be successful.
I actually really do. I actually do agree with that because I think I think for a lot of people, they always seek out like certain things that might hold them accountable. But I feel like a truest form of accountability, like you said, is I'm just echoing. It's basically accountability of yourself and in everything that encompasses. So I want to know. That kind of leads into the next question, right? What is can you name like a specific time, and if you can't, just try to describe a certain points. Can you name a specific time where it was hard to be accountable, and how did you hold yourself accountable in that state?
Yeah, of course. It's hard to hold yourself accountable when, this is simple because we all do this. something as simple as you hurting someone else's feelings, or offending somebody, right? Let's just use that because we all commonly do that by accident all the time. It happens, right? And that's something that I struggle with holding myself accountable on because I'm the type of person that likes to stand on it, right? And I like to just say what I said. But when you are able to hold yourself accountable and you're able to be critical with yourself, you can say, I do have to take accountability for what I said, you know what I mean? And I'm learning that. So like recently with my sister, I yelled at her and I raised my voice and I had to take accountability before I even had her correct me. I was like, you know what? That tone was a little bit out of tone. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be accountable for yourself and be critical. So that's something as simple as that. And it can go as large as me holding myself accountable with my health and wellness journey and me making sure that I practice what I preach. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm telling everybody you need to go to the gym, you need to go to the gym, you need to go to your gym, I'm holding myself accountable by maintaining my own fitness routine and practicing what I preach. You know what I'm saying? So it could go big or it could go basic lifestyle for accountability. Like it really depends. But every day I'm challenging myself because accountability is not easy. You kind of work on it.
No.
I do challenge myself.
I will tell you this. I will tell you this. I'm glad you said that because I will tell you this. I remember when I was like younger, yeah, and I used to have this issue. I'm not gonna say the same issue because I feel like my issue was that whatever it was, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to her and say that I don't still have the same issue because she knows darn well I just say what's on my mind. But at the same time, when it comes to hurting people's feelings, I feel like I worked on it because I used to have this thing to where it was just like, all right, cool. Somebody say something to me, and I'm just, all right, I'm just gonna snap. Whatever happens is just whatever happens. As opposed to now, it's a thought process. So my thought process now is, does this is this gonna affect me for longer than a week?
Yes.
Nope. I don't care.
No,
So
I agree. I'm sorry. But yes, I understand.
yeah, yes, yeah. That's the. I feel like that's the. See, most amazing smile. I don't care. I don't care. I said it, and I said, see, that's one of those moments. That's one of those moments where you just say what's on your mind. Well, most amazing smile to me. But like, I feel like that's the issue that I be having that I have with like certain people or certain things. Like, all right, cool. Is this gonna affect me for more than a week if I respond? Nope. All right, cool. I don't care. And that's the end of it. That's the end of it. It doesn't have to go, and it alleviates a lot of issues. And I feel like that to me is like one of the highest forms of self accountability. It's checking
Right.
yourself. Checking yourself is so hard.
Right. Checking yourself is a skill. And it's a way that people are able to guide themselves better through life. That's why I say accountability can go with you holding others accountable, like with my profession, me holding others accountable with a goal that they tell me. But accountability, it really does start with the self. That's what I teach my clients. So, yes, I am here to hold you accountable
Yeah.
with your coaching program and your calorie intake and your workouts. But I am teaching you the skill of accountability itself so that you'll be able to identify when you're slacking and make those changes without somebody having to call you out on your bad routine, because that's what really makes us strong. It's being able to check yourself and be like, no, yeah, no.
So that kind of it's kind of like segueing at this point, and that's kind of weird, but it's segueing. That's a good thing. So the way so the question I want to know, right? So if y'all don't know, right? If y'all don't know, Zipporah does a fitness challenge, and and yes, I'm pushing. Yes, I'm pushing, and y'all should do it. Okay, y'all should do it. All right, it's helpful.
Everybody should do this challenge.
It's only
Yes.
it's only it's only it's only $1. It's only a
It's
dollar. You got a
it's
dollar.
a, y'all, it's a game. It's literally the price of the game. Like we all got it. It's a price of a robot.
I'm just saying. Other challenges. Listen, other challenges they be charging you like $59.99 for something you could do yourself. And I'm just saying, it's $1 for some. It's $1 for something that's basically just accountable. And I ain't gonna lie, it's really accountable because every day she gonna make you send that picture, and you better send that picture of that video. But I think that it's a really good thing, and I want to know what made you. First of all, how did you come up with this challenge? And also, why did you decide to involve other people? Like, why is this challenge a thing?
Right. My overall goal is to build a community of thousands
Uh-huh.
on my website that join together to have healthy conversations. So the fitness challenge started through the live stream on Pokecha, and I was looking for a way to give back to my pure supporters, and what better way than health, and what better way than motivation, and what better way than accountability. So I was like, let's start this fitness challenge and let's start getting people to squat. It started off with just squats, and it was 100 squats a day for every single day. And I had people coming into my stream to check in. So that was my way of getting people on the app to come into my room. And then they were like, Sephora, I worked out today. Da, da, da. So they loved telling me what they were doing. So they were getting that reward instantly of like, she's so proud of me. Let me go tell her. Right. So I was feeding that, and it was working well. And people were getting more and more and more addicted to just checking in. So I was like, this is too much accountability. This is too much accountability going on. And I was looking for the people. So I was like, dang, how can I find a way to put everybody in one space so I could find everybody and keep them accountable? Because I liked how everybody was holding themselves accountable. They were getting committed. They saw that every day they were waking up looking to do their challenge and check in with me because I was going live every day. So then I started putting it on my website so I could have a more controlled environment than Pokecha. And it just grew from there. The more people that joined, the more it evolved into more. So then I started getting guys to join, and that's when the push-up challenge started, because guys was like, I ain't trying to squat. I ain't trying to squat. I was like, all right, no problem. No problem.
I love the
I got some for y'all too. So then I started the push-up challenge for the fellas, and then the ladies got in the push-up challenge because even ladies want to build upper body strength. So then it became a force. So now the challenge is even more because it just was fitness. So I was like, no, we got to add nutrition into this. So now the challenge is fitness and nutrition. And I'm actually directly coaching people in the challenge how to count their calories, build a meal plan, look at nutrition labels, and real core things that they need to be successful. So it's like really good. I really love what it's became. And it just started with me trying to just give back, because that's what it's all about for me. Like I always want to give something to somebody, especially on Pokecha. So
I think
yeah.
I like that. I loved it because I love doing it because I don't like doing push-ups. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like doing push-ups. All right. I'm a runner. She's a runner. She's a track star. I love running. Exactly. I like running. I love to run, and I'm probably once I hit the my new goal, I'm probably just gonna cut back on running and get more upper body. But still, at the same time, I hate doing push-ups, and I was doing so many push-ups a day, and, and it hurt. It
Like I
hurt.
feel your chest right now. Like I know.
It
I
hurt.
know.
It
And
hurts.
I just upgraded the challenge actually. So now we added decline push-ups and diamonds. So that's for the people who have made it to round 6. If you've done the challenge for 6 months straight, I level you up with 2 extra push-ups to like add on. So that's what I mean. Like the challenge is meant for you to do it throughout the year.
Yeah.
It's progressive too. Like it's not just standard. Like it's progressive. You can grow and become stronger and better. And that's the whole point too, is to show you that with consistency comes growth, regardless of how long your path might take you. with the accountability aspect and the repetition, like you're going to get results.
And here's the thing, guys. Right. It's okay. When this comes out, it won't be New Year's, but this is being taped on New Year's. So I want y'all to know. I want y'all to know that this is good New Year's resolution type ish. She just said 6 months, right? Of 6 months of doing like different types of push-ups, and I'm telling you this right now. That's a good. I think, and I'm a steal one of the things that she says. You can start at any time. She be having these fitness rants, and it starts with you can start at any time. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. You can always start at any time. And I'm telling y'all this right now. It's always good. It's always good to at least start with something. And it's not like, all right, cool. It's not like she's telling you, hey, do 10. I'm gonna let you say that. I'm gonna let you say that. I'm gonna let you
No,
say
you're
that.
right. You're right. I'm not asking for too much with the accountability challenge. It's not about being the most fit person on the challenge list. It's about being the most accountable. That's why we started the whole conversation with accountability, because the fitness aspect is just an exercise point of it, part of it. So every day you're supposed to do your exercise, mark your accountability, and move on to the next day. You do as many push-ups as you can in 1 minute. So if you can only do 6 in a minute, that's your minute to do what you got to do. If you can do 100 in a minute, that's your minute to do what you got to do. It really depends on the person. We had one girl who started who could do no push-ups. She was laying on the ground complaining for the first couple of days, but now she's busting out 6 every minute. You know what I'm saying? And she's going for 6 full push-ups. And it's just like some girls would be, a little proud of themselves after hitting 6. I would, I remember how it started for me when I couldn't do a minute push up straight and I couldn't do 10 in a row. All those things were just like holding me back and discouraging me. So, yeah, like the squat challenge, I have a squat challenge. It's 5 body weight squats, and all you have to do is do different reps and sets. And I'm there to coach you the whole way through. And it's great for couples, like it's great for single people, it's great for older people, younger people, it's good for friends, for family, like it really doesn't matter. You can start anytime you want. And with the accountability challenge, it starts every 7th of the month. So whenever you're listening to this podcast, whenever the 7th of the next month is, that's when the next challenge is starting. So that's kind of how I have it laid out. No matter when someone hears anything about my challenge, they can prepare and hold themselves accountable for the next 7th of the month, and put in their mind, like, all right, today the 5th, I got 20 something days until the 7th of the next month. Like, yeah, get your mind right. All right, today the 30th, I only got 7 days to the next month. Yeah, get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? So however it goes, whenever this hits you, it's about holding yourself accountable and doing what you want.
I think I, I think that's a powerful message. And just to piggyback off of something that she said, because I love exactly what you just said. I'm gonna piggyback off of what she said. Right, there was a moment, right, in my life before Army, and the Army didn't make me a good runner. There was a moment in Army where I couldn't break 17 minutes for a 2 mile. I couldn't. I don't know what it was. It was just bad. I couldn't break 17 minutes for 2 mile, right? And then I just kept running. 17 minutes turned into 15. I know it's not push-ups, but 17 minutes turned into 15 minutes.
That's
15
still the
minutes.
same. Yeah, that's still amazing.
So in 15 minutes now turned into 12, but I might quit after a little bit. But it's still a good trust the process type thing. And
Right.
and I think not quitting is the best thing that everybody should know. What were you about to say?
No, I'm literally trying not to preach on top of you preaching, because what you're saying is right. I'm just agreeing, like one of those ladies in the audience, like preach, fast, preach.
Preach. No, I think and also there's a thing, right? Whew, I get tired watching it. I do. She know what I'm about to say. She know exactly what I'm about to say. I get
Not
tired.
the stepdad. Not this. Don't talk about my stepdads.
I get tired watching it. And look, listen. I'm not gonna dive too deep into it, but I can't. I would. It wouldn't be right to talk about accountability if you don't talk about that because I feel like to do that you have to show up every
Online,
day
that's
and
what
be
I'm
with.
saying. Like I do everything online because everything that I am is just to promote health and wellness. So yeah, my extreme hip hop step class, I do share it through my live Pokecha app, my live streaming profile on Pokecha. And everybody or somebody that you know knows extreme hip hop step aerobics. But what makes my class special and unique is I focus on beginners always. So no matter what day you start my class, day 1 to day 100 to day 1,000, you're always going to get that same treatment to build you up. And my class is completely progressive. So I'm always making sure no stepper is left behind. And I just like to give people another reason to move their body and work out. So the step aerobics class, we do step aerobics movements, call outs. We do our fitness challenges in the step class. We be doing
Yeah.
squats, we be doing push-ups, we be doing everything. Like my steppers work. Everybody in my class works. They understand my work ethic. So they bring the same work ethic. And that's what accountability is about. Like they hold me accountable. If they don't see me bringing it, they kind of question me, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And I hold them accountable. I'm like, no, like, I'm bringing it. We're all bringing it. So the step class, I show it every Tuesday night, 6 p.m. And if you're ever in the New Jersey area, pull up on your girl. All my information is on my website, zipfitfamily.com. But the step class is another part of me giving back. I share it to show people that it's fun to work out. And I share it on Pokecha all the time. It's completely free to download the app and tap in and watch a day on a Tuesday night if you're ever free and you want to see. I be on TikTok sometimes too with my step class, but I'm usually on TikTok during my Wednesday morning 6 a.m. classes. So Tuesday nights on Pokecha, Wednesday mornings on TikTok.
Listen,
But
if you want to see
the
it,
step class is there.
and then why she talking like Pokecha is only one day, you can see it there every day. I'm just saying, you can see it there every day. Huh?
You be there too.
I do. Listen, I'm gonna show up for Zip. I don't know what y'all talking about. What you talking about?
No, you be streaming on Pokecha too.
I do.
Devon is going to be streaming every single day this year, so tap in on his stream.
Why she
Okay, hold him accountable.
Why she
Because
got?
if you don't see him, it's a problem. All right. So this is for the stamp for the podcast.
Oh Lord.
Everybody who watches, head over to that stream also.
Oh, yeah. Listen. All I gotta say is, I, I love it. Hold me accountable. I'm here. I do. I got you.
Sorry.
It's okay. Listen. Her dog is holding her accountable right now. But but while we here, unfortunately, that is all the time we have. But before we end the podcast, like I always like to do, because we are a podcast of good vibes and of good positive messages. Is there anything that you want to, any message that you want to say to the listeners out there? It doesn't have to be about accountability. It could be anything that you have to say in your mind, but any message that you want to give to the people watching.
Of course. If you want to stay connected with me, please follow me and just search Support Fit on all platforms. And I just want to share with anybody thinking about starting their health and wellness journey or maybe showing to others about becoming healthier to just do it and start today. It's always worth it. Day 1 is only day 1 for one day. And then it's done. Day 1 is only day 1 for one day, and then it's done. And then you moved on and you made it past day 1. So just start today. And say hi to my growling dog, Moses.
Hey, Moses. So, I would like that. I think that's an amazing message, and I appreciate the beautiful, amazing, extraordinary, gorgeous goddess of a woman here that showed up while he up here growling and everything. And until next time, I want to thank everybody for listening at home and go follow that way. Go follow Zipporah Fit. The name is the same everywhere. And until next time, much love, peace, and soul food, baby. Bye.